Alright. We are back in Medieval Dynasty. It's been a while. Been a while since I've really recorded anything, work and such. But we're back, and mainly because they've released a lot of new updates. Actually, since the last time I recorded a video in this, they released the game fully, which is really cool. So I restarted. It is a beautiful morning, evening, not entirely sure which one. And so yeah, I have built currently, just because I know most people don't want to see the beginning of the game where you're running all over the place, all that. Built a house, and in the process of building a resource shed. And yeah, interested to see how it kind of goes. Real quick, I'm gonna go get some water because my character is very parched, or not parched, thirsty and parched, I guess. All of the above. So get some water and then eat some. Nope, I didn't need food. I need health. I'm an idiot. Okay, well, yeah, the health thing's gonna have to come. I have to go find some crap. I don't even remember what those things are called. The plant thingies that you can eat for health. So it's been kind of interesting coming back. They have changed a few things, obviously, because there's been updates, things like that. First of all, that being houses can be built up on stilts, or actually buildings can. This actually really helps with building on bad terrain, okay? This house in the old version back in the day would not have been able to be built, so it is kind of nice, kind of a nice look. And you can maybe build stuff more on top of water and things. As you see my resource hut, the same thing. You would not be able to build this house back then, but it's built now. Okay. The other giant improvement, I guess, if you will, addition to the game is they added third person. See, you could finally see your character. Something I really never really needed or wanted. I like first person, but yeah, it's pretty cool. More of an RPG now, some sort of ways. But yeah, you can see your character now. I got a sweet hat, and pretty much the stock clothing they gave me. So a lot of new things, I guess, and we'll kind of get into it as we go through. But yeah, I have not even survived the season yet. I've really just done kind of the beginning stuff. Obviously, you know, got a rabbit trap, stuff like that. But we are still in the first season, and let's sleep till next season. I think that's new too. I don't remember being able to sleep in it next season. I wonder what, I don't know, see how that goes. But we'll sleep for the night. We awake with a little more health. Kind of foggy morning. To show y'all where I built my place. So I've built kind of all over the place throughout my games. I've built over in this area over here before. Most recently, my last game I did, I built like in this area, which I really liked, but I figured, you know what, let's build on the north side of the river. Because you have these three towns that are up here kind of near you. You also have Borovu and then Gustovia down here where you obviously have to go to do a lot of stuff. So I figured, you know, let's kind of see how that looks. And just try it out. You never know, you know. You never know until you try. So I don't really have a plan necessarily for how this is going to go. My last place I did, obviously didn't record it, was very structured. I may do a video on that, maybe just showing off kind of my town and everything. I've played through a lot of years in that last town, but for this one, you know, we're just going to kind of see how it goes. I'm playing on a controller, which is probably why some people will be a little bit confused as to why my stuff looks like it does. So that is why I'm doing that on a controller, because at this point, honestly, playing on a computer, hands kind of hurt. So that's what we're going to do for now. And controller support, for anyone who maybe doesn't know, is actually really good in this game. So, you know, if that was something you were thinking about, It is actually pretty nice in this game. So build a hammer. The goal, for the most part, try and build this house. Not house. What is it? Resource shed. Because I have a lot of crap. Also, if you're wondering why I keep clicking to third person, is in the old version of this, before they updated it, before third person, clicking the right stick gave you, was like how you got to, what's it called? One of the menus, either the equipment menu or the, see I just did it again, or the building menu. So I'm still not used to that change. A few other things that changed. Obviously, building is a little slower, I think. I want to say, I bet you they kind of did it really different, of like, we really want the difference between the wooden tools and stone tools and bronze tools, copper tools, all that, to be really a big jump. Because I know in my past experience, I really haven't ever used better hammers for the most part, besides, you know, maybe a wooden hammer, because, you know, I mean, eventually I would move up to it, but there wasn't a big difference. So they probably changed that. And then the axe, I'm not sure if it's because it's the stone axe or what, but it's one-handed now, which that could have just been me not paying attention, but I'm fairly certain the axe was a two-handed thing back before all these updates. So I don't know. So try and chop down some trees here. Obviously, I really keep forgetting how to control this stuff. But yeah, see, it's one-handed, which is interesting to me. Or that's just how it looks. But I mean, if you go into third person, yeah, it's one-handed. So I don't know. Maybe they did that because of third person, because you can actually see it. Because obviously, back when it was first person, like, you couldn't really tell. But overall, I think the updates were a pretty big deal. They added like a well, which was really needed, and then they also added in kind of they changed how the mines are set up. I can build a simple house now. They changed how the mines are set up, and how that works is you now have to, how the old game worked, or how before it was an actual game, is you would build a what is that called? Not a mine, whatever thing was before it, and that would essentially just give you, you know, iron, stuff like that. Once you had a pickaxe, the only pickaxe you could have was a iron pickaxe. Well, now it's changed to where you can actually make I can make a stone pickaxe right here. So you can make a stone pickaxe, and then you can go mine. You can go find a mine and mine, which is a big deal, except there's no iron in those mines. The only way, or in the caves, the only way to get iron is you have to actually get all the way up to the, where's it at? Not into that. Is that it? No, I'm totally lost. Yeah, you have to get all, is it in here? Yeah, you have to get all the way up to 5,000 technology to actually get the mine. And then you put people in that, and they will slowly mine out your caves and reveal iron. Up until the point where you get iron, you will be using bronze and copper and such, which you can find, which are good tools. They're just not as good as, you know, iron tools. So little change there. I assume that's honestly just to make, I guess, force you to actually go kind of build up your stuff, because I mean, for the most part, like, it was kind of pointless. I will say they also changed your like custom save kind of stuff, like how you can change you know, how much water your people need, stuff like that. They added, you can update how much technology stuff you get. And I will tell you that in my game, because this is something that has really frustrated me, I upped by a decent amount how much you get for your technology and stuff. Reason why is, especially with playing this on YouTube, it can take a long time if everything I'm doing is on, on camera per se. It's going to take a while for me to ever get to the point where I can get that in mind. So I have it upped a lot just to kind of facilitate this, because this is also going to be a save where I can do tutorials and stuff like that as I kind of relearn the game, really, because I kind of have to. I mean, I knew a bunch of stuff about like how to play this game in the past, but now obviously because they've updated it, it's changed, they've added stuff, so I gotta kind of figure it out as I go as well. So a lot of information. Obviously some of y'all are like, whatever, I can find that on the internet, and you can go look at the patch notes as well, but we're gonna move through and just try and start out by getting this part done. I mean, the game still looks phenomenal. Still impressed that it looks this good. The devs have really put a lot of effort into this game. They take feedback and such, and I mean, for the most part, most people really like this game. And you see a lot of games on Steam that are early access that either get abandoned or somebody, or they don't, they just want to make money, or you see a lot nowadays where they just start putting microtransactions in the game, or they really just don't care about making the game better, and they have a loyal fan base who is just yearning for something better, and they just don't give it to you. As opposed to this, they're very involved, they want to give you what you want. And I mean, honestly, this is probably one of the best early access games I've ever played. I mean, they really did a lot with this. So I mean, I would very much recommend getting this game, as I've stated in most of my previous videos. So, but as I've said before, some devs aren't like that. So, we're gonna get some straw, or we have some straw. I already had a bunch of it because I picked it whenever we were at, whenever I was in Gustovia the first time. And really now at this point, we're dealing with the logs. I'm gonna try and look. I think I just have a lot of stuff in my inventory. That's really the main thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm already maxed out on my inventory, which I guess I did have all that straw, but I need the resource shelter or resource storage, because all I have right now is this little 50 weight storage. So I mean, I have a lot of stuff I need to put in here, and unfortunately I need a lot of logs. So we will see how this goes. So what am I at? 26. What else is what else has my weight here? Some roasted meat. That's not a ton. Stone. That's gonna be some there. There we go. All right. And then my stone axes, which obviously I need. So, all right. That should hopefully help us out a little bit there. And here we go. Let us mine. Not mine. Shit. Whatever it's called. Lumber. Let us lumber. Let us lumber, man. We're gonna lumber. See if I can actually get how many logs can I get before? Oh dang. Okay. Yeah. So I really just inventory management was not great whatsoever. And then it's been a little bit since I have uploaded a video. Obviously, I was kind of hitting it hard back when I was, but work got busy, and honestly, it's just kind of just didn't have time. I'm gonna hopefully try and start uploading in a decent amount, and just what the heck? Oh, okay, there we go. So if you like this, or if you have other game recommendations, or if you have a question or something you want me to make a video about it, let me know in the comments, because I can make it. And most likely someone else has a question, the same question. So I'm going to try and do one I know for sure on creating oh, this thing's nice. This thing's nice and big. Wait, what? There's a ladder here. That's new. Oh, okay. Is this finished? Yeah, it's finished. Yes. Okay. And then I'm for sure gonna make one on money. How, you know, early game, late game. I'm gonna use probably one of my other saves for late game, but I think most people struggle with early game money. You know, how do you get a lot of silver? Because you need all of it for that. I got a lot of stuff in here. Because you need all of it for getting your technologies and stuff. So it's definitely. I don't know if I'm able to grab all this without walking. Yep, I can. Okay. Yeah, early game for sure. People very much struggle with, hey, you know, I really need help with my early game. I don't know what I'm doing, kind of thing. Which is fair. I mean, that's most people. Especially if you haven't played the game before, it can be a struggle to actually be able to. Oh, I have logs. That's why. It can be a struggle to actually like figure out, you know, how to make money and stuff like that. Because I mean, if you look at technology. I mean, I already have a decent amount of stuff because of those settings I changed, and I can't even get the sitting stump. Even if I wanted this sitting stump, I can't even get the sitting stump because I don't have 250 silver. So we will definitely go over that. I haven't even thought about that yet. I mean, at this point, like, I've just been cruising along, trying to get all of my house set up, and then trying to obviously get this all set up for the. I don't need that. I'm trying to get this all set up so I can even make a video. So that's kind of what I'm rolling with. But all right, research shelter is complete, and it's looking kind of good. I mean, I kind of like this place. It's got a little. You know, little creek next to it. It's on a hill. We can kind of expand out maybe over to the river and things, and, you know, have like a little, try and make a bridge or something here. So it's looking pretty good. So that's gonna be it for the first episode back. I'm not sure what I'm gonna title this series. Maybe like Medieval Dynasty Rises from the Ashes, or Reborn. I don't know, something crazy like that. But mainly just the resource. I keep saying shed or shelter. Resource. What is it? Really drawing a blank today. Storage. Resource storage. That would make sense. Yep. So really just a resource storage house, hut, whatever it is, building. So good episode to come back to. A lot of information. Stick around for the second one when we get into the actual, you know, questing, nitty gritty stuff like that. So happy to be back. Happy y'all are back with me. Go on this journey, creating the best Medieval Dynasty there ever was. So make sure to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I love you all, and I'll see y'all next time.